Hey guys, many of you do not remember that Article 21 is which, or 25 is which, or 19(1)(a) is which. So in this lesson, I'll be covering all the fundamental rights, and by the time we are done with it, all the 12 to Article 35 आपको सब याद रहेगा. So let's get started. So just for your information, Article 12, Article 13, they deals with state and law. Article 14 deals with equality before law, equal protection of law. 15 is discrimination on grounds. 16 is public employment. 17 is untouchability. 18 is titles. 19 is sex freedoms. Okay. 20 is offenses, conviction. 21 is life. 21 is education. 22 is protection against arrest and detention. 23 is traffic in human beings, forced labor. 24 is employment of children in factories. 25 is freedom of conscience and profession of religion. And 26 is managing religious affairs. 27 related to taxation. 28 related to religious instruction. 29 is protection of language, script and culture of minorities. 30 is right of minority to establish and administer educational institution. 31 is no longer there, and 32 is the total constitutional remedies which is sent by the Supreme Court. Okay. Which can be like enforced by Supreme Court or High Court. So this lesson will be presented by me, Roman Saini. If you find these courses are helping in any way, do give it 5 star. You can watch all the courses made by me on unacademy.in/user/Roman Saini. Now, fundamental rights overall, how to remember them? That just remember this line: state believes that in the eyes of law, everyone is equal. But reality is that people with high IQ, that is who are intelligent, learned, they are free from exploitation of the societal pressures. उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि मम्मी बोल रही पढ़ ले, पापा बोल रहे हैं डॉक्टर बन जा. They relish their life and do not mind curses. कोई गालियाँ भी बक रहा है तो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता उनको. And even from educated retards. Okay. So state means Article 12, that is state, that is definition of state. Then Article 13 deals with definition of law. Equal means right to equality, which is the major right. Then comes right to freedom, as you can see here. Then comes right against exploitation, and then comes relish means right to freedom of religion. Curses means and education means cultural and educational rights, and retards here means right to constitutional remedy. So just by simple line you can remember all the major 6 rights which are available: equality, freedom, exploitation, religion, cultural and educational rights, and right to constitutional remedies. Previously there was right to property, but it is no longer there. So आपके 6 major rights होते हैं. अब इनके अंदर भी let's see how we can go about it. So as I was speaking, Article 14 is equality before law and equal protection of laws. 15 is discrimination. 16 is public employment. 17 is untouchability. 18 is titles. So PDEUT. So very simple. I always remember. Never I forget. Please don't eat unwrapped toffees. That. So as simple as that. Please don't eat unwrapped toffees. So if you remember this, then it's very simple. P is for protection. D is for discrimination. E is for employment. U is for untouchability, and finally T is for titles. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. तो मतलब let's get started. Then freedom and exploitation. So basically there are 6 rights in the freedom, which are speech, assembly, association, movement, residence and profession. ये सारे 6 होते हैं. So then there is like Article 20 which deals with offenses. 21 deals with life and liberty. 21A deals with education. 22 arrest and detention. 23 traffic in human beings and forced labor. 24 is employment of children. So how do I remember all of that? Just remember कि बहुत सारी महंगाई बढ़ी हुई है and there is lot of inflation and price rise going on. So what happens is, just remember the story. Too much inflation, तो सारे आम आदमी, सारे means all. So S is for speech. आम, that is AAM, that is assembly, association and movement. आदमी RIP, RIP मतलब मर जाओ. RIP means rest in peace. R is for residence and P is for profession. So if you might ask कि assembly और association में कौन सा पहला होना चाहिए, so answer here is A, S, S is similar, so E is before O in roll number wise. So just remember roll number wise. And without any offense, मतलब उनकी कोई गलती नहीं है. So just remember offense here. Their life is in danger, so here you can remember life. And they cannot get good education because भाई महंगाई हो गई तो नहीं जा पाएंगे. So this is related to education. So they ate grass. अब इतने कम पैसे हो चुके हैं कि they ate grass. ATE, that is arrest, traffic and employment of children. Just remember that. So they ate grass. Employment of children. ठीक है, it's as simple as that. So we will revise again. Too much inflation, तो सारे आम आदमी RIP. Without any offense, their life is in danger and they cannot get good education, so they ate grass. This is a very perfect thing. इसको 3-4 बार पढ़ना. You will remember everything in order. So just we have made 2 mnemonics. Now this is the like third one, we made one general one, this is the third specific one. So freedom of conscience on practice of propagation of religion, so P याद रख लेते हैं, practice, propagation etc. मैनेजमेंट हो जाएगा आपके, देन टैक्सेस हो जाएगा, रिलीजियस इंस्ट्रक्शंस हो जाएंगे, देन लैंग्वेज, स्क्रिप्ट एंड कल्चर ऑफ माइनॉरिटीज़, एंड फाइनली एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशंस बाय माइनॉरिटीज़. तो if you remember mota mota sare, so then the sequence becomes very important. So this is 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. So how do you remember it? Which they might ask you which is article 30. So you should not be confused between L and E. That is the main reason of like these mnemonics. So PMT exam, like people give PMT exam when they are in 12th class or after 12th. So PMT is like pre-medical test in general. So PMT देने से पहले you need to say I love education. तो अगर कोई भी पढ़ना चाहता है पीएमटी के लिए तो ही रियली नीड्स टू रट्टा लगाना पड़ेगा, उसको पढ़ाई मस्त लगनी चाहिए, ओनली देन ही कैन रीड. सो पीएमटी देने से पहले पी मीन्स प्रैक्टिस ऑफ रिलीजन, एम इज मैनेजमेंट ऑफ रिलीजन, टी इज टैक्सेशन ऑन रिलीजन, आई इज इंस्ट्रक्शंस ऑफ रिलीजन दैट इज वर्शिप एक्सेट्रा, लव से हो जाएगा आपका लैंग्वेज, स्क्रिप्ट एंड कल्चर, और एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन से हो जाएगा एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन ऑफ माइनॉरिटीज़. सो पीएमटी देने से पहले यू नीड टू से आई लव एजुकेशन. एंड फाइनली फॉर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल रेमेडीज, पीपल गेट कन्फ्यूज कि विच इज़ विच. तो बस ऐसे याद रखना, ये पांचों एक लाइन से याद कर लो. पोस्टमार्टम रूम है, ठीक है, तो डेड बॉडी वॉज समन्ड, तो इसका मतलब होता है हेबियस कॉर्पस, मीन्स आपकी बॉडी आ जानी चाहिए, कोर्ट कैन ऑर्डर. देन जूनियर रेजिडेंट, सबसे छोटा डॉक्टर जो होता है, ही वॉज कमांडेड टू परफॉर्म पोस्टमार्टम. कमांडेड का मतलब होता है मैंडेमस, अगर कोई आपको ऑर्डर देता है कुछ करने के लिए. हाउएवर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल एचओडी डिड नॉट अलाउ हिम, एचओडी ने मना कर दिया. एचओडी मतलब हो गया हायर अथॉरिटी, तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने हाई कोर्ट को मना कर दिया कि आप ये मत करो. हाई कोर्ट ने डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट को मना कर दिया कि प्लीज डू नॉट लिसन टू सच केस, तो वो हो गया प्रोहिबिशन टू परफॉर्म पोस्टमार्टम. एंड देन ही क्वेश्चड ऑल दी फाइंडिंग्स. तो ये क्वेश्चनिंग जो होती है दैट इज सर्चुररी. So even if like he did postmortem and found something, so all these findings were questioned because he was not competent enough to do that postmortem. As his degree was questioned, and then he was asked on what authority is he a JR. So since he did not have like a degree to become a JR, so he was asked by under co-warrantor what is your authority, why are you holding that office. It is usually for public office. So if we revise all our like mnemonics, so here we go. State believe that in the eyes of law everyone is equal, but reality is that people with high IQ are free from the exploitation of the societal pressures. They relish their life and do not mind curses even from educated retards. So this is a general level. Then specific level पे आ जाएगा, please don't eat unwrapped toffee. P से protection, D से discrimination, E से employment, U से untouchability, T से title. Then you have too much inflation, तो सारे आम आदमी RIP, and without any offense their life is in danger and they cannot get good education, so they ate grass. Just remember this, it covers everything. Then second last is PMT देने से पहले you need to say I love education. P is practice of religion, M is management, T is payment of taxes, I is religious instruction, L is language, script and culture, and E is educational institution. And finally these are the article 32 constitutional remedies. This is small story, if you remember it otherwise that it is good, otherwise you can just remember this. So I hope you like this lesson. Thank you for watching this. Have an awesome day.